Hello, friends. This is Michelle Smith with Marstown TV today, and here we are in September already. And here is our wonderful friend from Rose Center, Miss Candy. Hello, my dear.
Hi, Michelle. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. It seems as though August was an amazing month for you guys.
Oh, man. We were so busy, Michelle. We had events going on every weekend. And I mean, every weekend it was something else. And we're going to keep doing it.
Well, that's what I was going to say. September's going to fall right in line with that. So let's go ahead and jump in. I know we talked a little bit about what you got going on. There's a lot of stuff. Let's go ahead and talk some about it.
Well, a lot of what's going on this month at Rose Center is going to be focused around theater. We have the first event of the month is Theater Slam, which is on September 7th. It's $7 or 7 p.m. is the showtime, and there's a
Before you tell the folks, I know what it is, but tell them just a little bit about what that means.
Absolutely. Theater Slam is an open mic night for actors and actresses. The same way you would have a musician just show up and play songs, a couple of songs for an audience. Theater people, this is your opportunity to have just that same experience. So we've asked people to prepare a monologue. It can be in comedy or drama, or they can prepare a musical piece, a song, and then everybody pays $5 to get in. Everybody performs who wants to. We've got judges in the crowd. Whoever wins in their particular category gets a third of the door. So they get to walk out with a prize.
And it's just so much fun, the atmosphere. I mean, again, like you said, you've got the drama, you've got the comedy, you've got the music. This is a family night, wouldn't you agree?
Oh, I would. And it's so, now so I will say, Michelle, that some of the material may not be appropriate for very small children. So I would say maybe PG-13 on that. We don't have any real guidelines for the performers. They pick their own pieces. But it is a very casual atmosphere, and it's just, it's just one of those opportunities for people. Maybe you don't want to do a whole show. You don't want to memorize all those lines, but you still like to get your chops, some exercise. You want to get up on stage. This is that opportunity for you to do that, and it's a lot of fun.
And I interrupted you. Tell me the date.
Oh, September the 7th, and it's at 7 p.m. There's a $5 cover.
You guys really need to do that. It is so much fun. What else you got?
All right. On the 9th of September, the Rose Quilt Guild is going to have their opening reception for the annual quilt show. They've done some beautiful work this year, and that is all going to be on display. They have finished the Mountain Macon's quilt, which means that it is your opportunity to come down and get a raffle ticket, because they're going to raffle that beautiful quilt off on the Saturday of Mountain Macon's. Somebody's going to go home with a beautiful piece of art put together by a bunch of ladies who just love that craft, and they're going to be with us all month through October the 5th. So come to the Edith Davis Gallery and see that quilt show. It is one of my favorite exhibits all year, and it's just beautiful, beautiful work.
It really is. And I think last time when we talked about it, I sound quite dramatic when I say this, but that's like a dying art. I mean, there aren't a lot of people that quilt anymore, and it is unbelievable, like you talked about, the skill that these individuals have. If for no other reason, just, aside from getting a raffle ticket, just come down and see what these folks can do.
And it really ranges. We've all seen those great homemade quilts that we have at home. Maybe they're patchwork or what we call crazy quilts. But some of these ladies really go above and beyond and do really intricate geometric shapes and patterns. Some of the quality of the work is just real artistry. It's not just something you'd throw on your bed. These are really showpiece kind of things. So
that's a good description, showpiece.
Mm-hmm. It's a great event, and we definitely want people to come out for that. I guess our big event this month is something I'm super excited about, is the Weeping Willows concert. They're a band out of Australia. Currently, they have tracks that are number 2 on the Australian Billboard charts for country music. They happened across a picture of Rose Center, and they were doing their U.S. tour. They contacted us and said, we think that would be a beautiful place to play. And we were like, we think it's a beautiful place to play too. So they're coming. They're going to be here on September the 18th. It is a $10 ticket to see that show, and we do recommend that you make a reservation in advance. It's going to be a small concert in the community room. This is going to be one of those shows that you go to, and then like a few years from now, when these guys are walking across the stage at the Grammy Awards, you're going to be like, I saw them at Rose Center in a tiny little room, and it was wonderful. They're really, really great performers. They were also nominated as the best new country duo by the American Country Music Association. I mean, they're just really, this is a big deal, and they're coming to Morristown because they wanted to.
Well, there are so many things about that. First off, the fact that Rose Center, I mean, Rose Center is not just here in our little old hometown. Apparently, it's everywhere worldwide for these folks to have seen it. And then for somebody of this caliber, I know she was describing them to Tony and me earlier, and it would be like if Faith and Tim, when they were first starting out, if they went to Australia and wanted to do a set in a nice little quaint place. So, I don't know if that's the exact equivalent, but it's pretty close.
I think that's pretty close. I mean, these are definitely up and coming. This is their first U.S. tour, and I think they're going to be real big dogs, and I'm definitely going to be at this show for sure.
Well, I think that's a wonderful thing. It says, like I said, it says so much about Rose Center and that these folks contacted you and want to come here. And one other thing that I want to touch base on, we are in this absolutely adorable gazebo here in the backyard of Rose Center, and I'm just so thankful it's not raining today. So do you have a project in the works as far as the gazebo goes?
We do, Michelle. The gazebo was originally donated by Mary Morrison, and the family of Mary Morrison contacted Rose Center this year to make another significant donation for the restoration of the gazebo. The roof is completely rotten, and the floor needs a lot of work. It needs to be replaced. So what we've done is we have a project that's going to get started right after Labor Day, and we plan to have it ready for Mountain Makings Festival in October. But we are going to be restoring and refurbishing the gazebo. We're going to use all the original pieces and all the original turns parts, and we're going to make it wider so that we can accommodate bigger bands for our festivals. And we're going to use all the original elements. We're going to put it back together very carefully, and it's going to be wonderful. We're super excited that we have an opportunity to keep this gazebo. People get married here. It plays a huge role in people's lives. So we're excited to get that back together and make it so that we'll be here another 20, 50 years. So, yes.
And kudos to the Morrison family that they step up to do this, because like you said, this is a very important part of Rose Center, of marriages, concerts, everything. I was not kidding when I told you guys they had a whole lot going on. I mean, you've still got come and book for birthday parties and things like that.
Right.
I know they're in the works with Mountain Makings, which is right around the corner. But, again, what we tell you above all else, either go to the website, which is
www.rosecenter.org.
Or even better than that, just stop in. Give them a call. Talk to Candy. Talk to Becky. Talk to some of the volunteers here. You are going to be so proud of this place. I know you are. You probably are already. Guys, we thank you so much for staying tuned to Channel 7 Marshtown TV today, and we will see you next time, and hopefully we will see you at the Weeping Willows concert.
That's right.